Hey everyone, I'm RG Beamer, and welcome to Monday Mornings. Got some big news. We got VR coming in soon. I settled down and figured it out, and so there's definitely going to be some more upcoming with that. I'm going to talk a little bit later in that because I got another update. I finally got myself a new mouse that actually fits my hand. It is nice and heavy. I prefer the heavy mice. So that's the Asus ROG Spatha X. I believe it came out quite a few years ago, but it's still available. I got it at Best Buy. It's amazing. And then I also got a new keyboard, the ROG Azoth. And this thing, I gotta say, with like the pre-lubed keys and everything, it's expensive as shit, but I wish I could record the sound because how this thing is, it just sounds so nice and just on par. But anyways, aside from all that, because while I used to have a Razer Death Adder and the Razer Black Widow Elite, those were my main keyboard and mouse for many years. But I was kind of getting sick of having so many apps for, well, Asus, and then good thing that I use the mic, the Razer mic, but it doesn't need the app or anything to work good as it should. It just plugs in and plays, so it's perfect like that. And then between Corsair and all the other stuff that I have, there was so many apps, so I wanted to get rid of the Razer one, and those are the only two things I needed to change out, and it worked out perfect because these things are amazing. Not knocking Razer. I've been using Razer since 2012, I would say. Very, very good. But I decided to swap up and try Asus for a while. And with how expensive these things were, I'm probably going to be using them for as long as I can because they are amazing. But aside from the fact of all that talk about peripherals, mice, and keyboards, VR. So I don't have many VR games. I have Arizona Sunshine, Phasmophobia, and Propagation. That one's kind of like just like a zombie game, and then we all know what Phasmophobia is, and same with Arizona, it's a zombie game. I have a few others that I have not installed because like there's the Forest and a few other ones, but I want to get some like good VR games to actually play because I use virtual desktop streamer and it worked out perfect. I did a recording on it and everything worked out just as planned. I finally got it all to work and actually work compared to like back in what was it, 2020. I tried it and I just could not get nothing working with the headphones and the display, but I got everything up to par. But the only thing that sucks is I have Resident Evil 4 for VR, but that's strictly on the MetaQuest. And I did have it set up so I was streaming from Oculus, but it was really choppy and I didn't like it. So maybe one day I'll go back so you guys can see me play Resident Evil in VR. I wish Steam would get it because that would be awesome. I don't even know if the Resident Evil 4, because I know PlayStation has it so it has VR, but I don't think on Steam that has the VR option. Does it? I haven't really checked that. HDR supports. It doesn't look like it from what I'm looking at, and I don't think the old one has the VR. It's just the old one on Steam. Yeah, I'm not seeing any VR. But aside the fact, I wish Steam would get the VR version for Resident Evil 4, the 2005, because that game is a blast. If you have a MetaQuest or whatever, or has some type of VR that you can play the Resident Evil 4, I highly recommend it. It's hilarious and a great experience. But Tuesday, I'm hoping I'm just going to put up a VR and see how it goes. And it might not be Tuesday, well, it might be any day of the week, but I'm going to get that going. And hopefully it works out good as it did today, and be looking forward to that. So if you're enjoying everything, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more upcoming videos, especially the VRs, and I will see you in the next one.